Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and all the good stuff. These are some of the audio I'll play and then I'm going to come back and I want to talk about it. All relevant links will be down below obviously and all the good stuff, and I'll be back in one moment. Talking just to sort of put some perspective into where and what and how's on this, but I kind of want to start from the beginning. Okay, so all of this, how Leslie and Steve became friends, I suppose, is Kim. Shockingly, Kim, as Uni would say. Kim got them to talk. They had, this was when, I think it was before, I might be wrong, you can all tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it was before the second fight. It was the disgusting human being fight with predatory behaviour between Leslie and KJ. After this, Leslie and KJ made up. They were like, you know, let's just be done with it. We don't need the hassle. Blah, 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 blah. To which point, obviously, then Leslie said, you know, I'm not going to do a stream with you. I just want to get back to normal. I want to get my content, you know, etc., etc. To which point Steve said, she will screw you over again. Or was it? Oh, yeah, she will screw you over again. She will do it. And when she does, you can put, he was right. You can tell me that I was right. Which Steve likes doing. He likes people who disagree with him. He likes them to publicly say, Steve was right. This is his little thing that he does. Then there was the Leslie's channel going down, and all the sort of drama that revolved around that was a lot of Steve, which I'll show you momentarily. And him saying, I earned her $1,000. It wasn't even $1,000 total. It really wasn't. Like, it wasn't. He gave her £375, dollars, sorry, not pounds, and 2 cents. That's it. That is it. But I will go now and show you some of, and I'll talk through what I'm trying to show you so that you know what I'm talking about. Let's hope we can get through this, guys. Okay, so now we are moving on to the day Abe passed. We are going to sort of go over that because this is super important that people see this and understand this. So I will big it up just so that you guys can see. So Steve started making Facebook posts because he was in Twitter jail at 10:56, that's Eastern Standard Time, about Katie Joy Paulson, about all these screenshots, about, oh my God, vile, she's pure evil, etc., etc. Just to put this into perspective, like Leslie and Flossie are his friends on Facebook. What is he going to say to them when Flossie messages him, say, at 11 p.m. his time and says, Steve, what's all that on Facebook? What are you talking about? What's he going to say? They're talking about your son? You didn't, I can't even get my head around that anybody would think this is okay. That him putting this on Facebook before the mother even knows is absolutely disgusting. It's evil, and it just shows what kind of person he is. That he doesn't give a shit about Flossie, he doesn't give a shit about Leslie, and, you know, he doesn't really give a shit about anybody else. But I just want to go over now. These are the conversations between Laurie and Leslie. On here you can see that basically she's been trying to get hold of her a little bit. Leslie's first, this is Central Time, so exactly the same time, I don't know how that happened, but it obviously did, exactly the same time, Leslie is replying to Laurie, hey Laurie, I'm just seeing this, give me a few minutes and I will call you. Bearing in mind, guys, this is the same night. She had just got home from her sister's house. She had just walked through the door. She was still in the bathroom. She was still upset. She was still crying. She was, you know, she was upset, right? So this is exactly the same time now as Steve has already blasted it all over Facebook. Okay, so Laurie says, it's okay if you end up talking to Kim first. Again, there's Kim right in there in the centre. Forward and centre, Kim, come on down. Take your prize. So it goes on then, and obviously then Leslie rings Laurie and finds out about these fake screenshots that they've all made up. Anyway, after this then obviously it goes on a bit, but that is so important for you guys to remember. Steve blasted them before Leslie even heard about them, let alone the mother of the child. The mother, guys, like literally, I'm not even, like, I don't even want to be super bitchy here, but come on, seriously? This is beyond okay. Like, look, 10:56, go over. 9:56, 9:56, 9:57, 9:59. Like, she hadn't even heard about these screenshots up to this point. But yet Steve is sending transcripts of these, which I will get into in a moment. But this is super important and super telling on Steve McRae's part, that he couldn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit about Leslie, he didn't give a shit about Flossie, and he certainly didn't give a shit about what they were going through or what their family was going through. All he cared about was he had something juicy against KJ. That's all he boils down to with him, is that he needs something to fuck with KJ over. So I'm going to leave that bit there, and I will carry on with this bit because I have got things to show you, but I just want to sort of go over that bit. Okay, so then obviously we all know the screenshots came out and Leslie knew about them. Here is Steve with the transcripts. What's funny about these transcripts, right, if we just sort of big it up a little bit. On these, apparently, Katie Joy says Leslie's sister. Now, for all Katie Joy's fault, she's very good with her grammar. She would not put Leslie's sister, she would put Leslie's sister. But let's just go over to Steve McRae's transcripts. Look what he says there on the transcript. Leslie's sister. Not Leslie's sister, Leslie's sister. Can you see where I'm going with this? 2, the transcripts and the actual screenshots all both having the same errors. Do you think that would be okay? Not so much for me. But again, sort of this is all going along with him literally spreading them out. He sent transcripts to Dom, and Dom got them 10 o'clock her time, which was 2 a.m. in the morning his time, or 1 a.m. in the morning his time. I can't remember which exactly it was. So he is continually all day spreading these screenshots around to get attention. Like, what is he going to say? In reality, if Flossie just so happened to pick up her phone and go onto Facebook, and she sees that, knowing that her son had just passed, and she probably would have put 2 and 2 together and gone, what is going on? Are you going to tell that mother, Steve? Are you going to tell that mother, or are you going to be a man and let the sister, let Leslie take care of it like she wanted to? But no, you and Kim already had different ideas. You and Kim was going to blast these to take Katie down no matter what. No matter what was going on, you were going to take these down. And that's what all it was. You wanted to take them down. You were all about taking down. So, as we all know, after APAS and the screenshots and stuff, I just wanted to sort of backtrack just a tiny little bit that I forgot to input, is even before Leslie knew, there was 5 to 10 people in a hangout all talking about this, all deciding what to do with this without Leslie's knowledge. Leslie and Flossie didn't even know about these damn screenshots beforehand. But I do want to sort of like go on to here now. Leslie is saying, hey, I don't know what to do, if honest. I don't want Flossie to see them right now or hear about them from people she doesn't know that well, but it looks like it's out. I'm trying to figure out if I need to call her or not. Steve, my advice is it's going out and it's going to spread. Best control it now. Like, he's talking like this isn't like a huge deal. Extremely disturbing. Does she want to know, or wait? Like, you knew that these were being released. You and Kim planned on releasing these damn screenshots with or without Leslie's knowledge. You'd already put it on Facebook. You'd already messaged God knows how many people, but you wanted them out. Whether with or without Leslie's blessing, you and Kim were taking these out. Because let's not forget, Kim is center. Kim is a main key player, like Kim is. It's how Steve and Leslie got to know each other, Kim. How all this panned out online, Kim. Kim is right there. Like, Kim is, you think she's in the background, but she's not. Kim's channel is not even Kim's channel. She has other people doing her videos for her, which I'm guessing is Steve McRae and his little posse. Because as we all know, he likes to bribe people that I will do this, I will do that. But this is like 3:13 p.m. Like, Leslie's saying, like, I don't want, my sister does not need to be knowing this stuff. She just lost a child 24 hours earlier. Like, are you kidding me, people? Like, come on. So, after they get released, and after that goes for a little bit on, I'm going to say it was around between the sort of 18th and 26th. So that's what, 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks after 8 passed. Leslie starts getting absolutely slammed by people saying, you need to do what Steve wants. Like, Steve stuck up for you. Steve put his head on the line for you. He's hurt. Steve this, Steve that, because, which we found out later in a hangout, Steve decided to dox Leslie and give her telephone number to everybody in said hang out to harass Leslie. Like, this went on for days. People contacting Leslie, people saying, you know, you need to do this, Leslie. Steve did this for you. You need to do this. You need to do that. 2 weeks after the loss of her nephew. 2 weeks, guys. Do you think that's enough grieving time? Do you? And this is why Steve and I ended up butting heads because of this. I'm never going to be okay with somebody bullying, harassing a grieving mother or a grieving auntie because of whatever reason, his petty little bullshit. It doesn't work for me, and I will not be part of it. And I'd already seen through him at this point anyway. I had gone through, I had spoke to Nate Brody about it, and I think that was November time. I could pretty much see where it was going, and so could everybody else. But then I'm going to sort of go on now and show you some screenshots between him and Leslie, and how he speaks to her is, man, it's so disgusting. Like, it really is disgusting. Bearing in mind, on Christmas Day, he does a IG Live, basically saying Leslie is a liar, she's not believable, she's untrustworthy, and all other derogatory things he could possibly say about a mother. Christmas. Are you freaking kidding me right now? A mother at Christmas. But we'll go on to the next lot. I'm sure this is going to be so much fun. Right, so after Steve does a live on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm not sure, I think it was Christmas Eve, I joined him and I said I wasn't happy with how he was using his words. You're a big boy, use your big boy words, you can do it. And sort of going after Leslie the way he was at Christmas. But apparently this isn't the first time he does this kind of thing. He picks a victim until Christmas and then buffles on him. But Leslie felt bad at Christmas, so she sent this message. Hey Steve, I wanted to reach out just as I was just watching some of your lives. I have a lot of people coming at me lately, even though I don't want to be part of any of the YouTube drama. Just knowing how upset you are does bother me. The day I left, I just at breaking point. I cried all morning, and when I said I was going to stop, I felt so much better. I didn't just delete the email, I deleted everything. And she did. She deleted everything. She wanted no part of this drama. She carries on sort of saying that she realised that it might have hurt him, blah, 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 blah. Wish you the best, but I am washing my hands of all this. You've left me hanging. This is Christmas Day. This is like 3 weeks now after Abe had passed. They're still all grieving. And, like, not that it's any worse than losing a child any time of year, but I can only imagine losing a child 3 weeks before Christmas would be and have a huge impact on how that Christmas went. Do you know what I mean, guys? I can't imagine it not being anything but absolutely horrific. Take care. And then she sort of says, I text you and I try to do it. And she sort of goes on, as much as I care about you, Steve, I care about myself and my family and my health more. I'm a mother, so and she was going through a super hard time at this point, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. You told me you would forbid me that email. You lied to me, Leslie. I didn't lie because at the time I did intend to. Nothing to discuss. You said you would send it to me, but you didn't. Take care how affected me. Like, this man is absolutely batshit fucking crazy. I'm not even kidding. This is Christmas Day and Boxing Day. All these messages are all over Christmas Day and Boxing Day. No one seemed to care how this was affecting me either. Friggin' meant that I lost friends, okay? Like, excuse me? 3 weeks ago, these lost a child, Steve. You lost Demi. You lost Demi. Come on now. I can't prove can't prove an intent, but you went back on what you said. We do care, whatever. Leslie was at breaking point. Like, she literally, she was at breaking point. Could you have at least tried to fix it and deleted it? You won't even bother. That's why I reached out to you. I sent you the email. Can I show you the private messages between me so I know that you've tried? I wanted to talk to you since last night. I've been thinking that I needed to do something to get the email back, but I didn't want to discuss it on a stream. Fine, I'll hold up a day before releasing my video. Like, threats again, constantly. Like, otherwise I'm going to make a video. If I get the email by noon tomorrow, I will not release that IG with commentary. But I have to be honest with people, you know this. Like, again with the damn threats. Like, this is Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Like, this is beyond. Like, Leslie's saying, like, you know, she's had enough. She's done with all of this. This isn't about you, Leslie. This is not what you understand. This is about my reputation put on the line for you. No, Steve, you do friggin' GoFundMe 20 million times in a year to get you and all your little buddies money. Don't even try and take that onto Leslie. Unirock's already proved it, but again, let me know by noon. I will cut a video tonight and put it scheduled to release. Like, again with the threats, like, it's absolutely horrific. Then she says, losing Abram has been very hard and tough on my entire family. My kids and myself have having flu during the service and after was completely draining. I'm just shut down. I understand, but deleting the email affected a lot of people. No, it just affected Leslie. You can't just dismiss that. I will wait for the email, okay? I take it. I don't have your permission to show these messages. If I can, if you only show mine to yours. Messages can be, oh, whatever, Steve, you're such a frank. I don't want you to cause any more drama. And she goes on, I'm honest with you. From the some people you will never email. I will be willing to help you if I get that email. Again with the damn threats. If not, it was going to be 10 times harder to make a comeback. Funnily enough, it's not 10 times harder for her to come back. Apart from you and your little friggin' minions that you get to bully her on a daily damn basis. I'm just being brutally honest. No, you're not. Again, Leslie's sort of I'm only paying attention to the positive, trying to move forward and enjoy the holidays with a grieving family. Send the email and there will be no crap. Everyone, or at least try hard to, okay? Like, who do you think you were talking to? Like, honest to God. Like, she's saying, like, Steve, we lost a family member. We lost a child. All you care about is your friend that you lost? It's like, what? I can't. The whole thing of this, literally, like, again, 26. So this is like Boxing Day. I know you don't call it Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. We call it Boxing Day. It's still a holiday here. Steve McBoomer is a criminal. This is affecting my reputation to do future fundraisers for people, which I probably decided not to do anymore in 2020. I will trust you to help me here and appreciate you trying to restore the email. Like, what is wrong? Boxing Day, guys, the day after Christmas. Kids are still hyped up, kids are still happy, kids are running riot. But again, like, it's constant with this man. He wants everyone to be at his beck and call. The 26th, that's what, 23 days after losing Abe. 23 days. Christmas was yesterday. Christmas was yesterday. The first Christmas without a baby. The first Christmas a family had to get through. And I know if any of you have lost someone, it doesn't necessarily mean a child or just lost someone. The first of everything is absolutely friggin' horrific. It's horrific. Your heart breaks. Your kids are smiling and laughing and all you're thinking about is, oh, well, your loved one should have been here. and yet this is what's on his mind. Can you see why I got mad on why he hates me? Because I saw through his bullshit. He was messaging Flossie a week after her son died. A week to go, Flossie, tell Leslie to do this. A grieving mother. So I hope that kind of all makes sense to you. You know, just those little things with Steve releasing, you know, and just not even forgetting that he literally still got all his trolls going after Leslie, going after me, going after Katie, and he doesn't seem to think that that's a bad thing. I hope I put it all in the right order for you. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment. I will reply if I possibly can. I just sort of, the most thing that I wanted to get out of this is sort of putting in a timeline of what happened and how involved Kim is without unveiling the mask. You know, she is very much in there, like her and Steve, you know, is a partnership. Steve's not actually like saying, oh, well, I'm telling her what to do and I'm telling her what to do. And, you know, Kim is very much up there. She's very much his little, like, first-class soldier, I suppose, is the fact that, you know, she does what else she's told, but she also has input in this. Kim accidentally releasing the video, it's crap. You know, who would possibly need to make a video about that? At the end of the video, I'm going to put mine and Kim's messages, because I know that a few have said about, oh, well, you put the video out previously, you put it out as well. Yes, I did. Kim had given me permission to pretty much share anything that's on hers, on mine, which, you know, I was very grateful for. At the time, I didn't even know about the screenshots. I had no idea until they came up, so I recorded it from Kim's and put it on mine. Kim then messaged me. I can't remember word for word, but I will put them on the end. Kim messaged me. It was something along the lines of, oh my God, take it down, take it down, take it down. Me freaking out going, people have seen it. What the hell are you talking about? And then she's like, Flossie, I haven't seen them. And I'm like, oh my God, how do I do it? Please help me. How do I do it? How do I take it down? At this point, I can't remember what, I was on YouTube maybe 3 weeks. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I'm like, oh my God, freaking out because of it. And you can see all these in the screenshots. Again, I will add them at the end. But just sort of time scale, guys. Like, let's put it into perspective, right? So we had, like, him going after Katie Joy, right, for, like, how many months? 8 months, constantly going after Katie Joy, right? He stopped for a while because he went after Leslie. It was more important for him to go after Leslie and me than it was Katie Joy. Straight now, though, after all this, he's straight back onto KJ. He is a main admin, if not owner, of a Hate Katie group on Facebook. This grown man is behaving like a teenage girl. He is 100%. He's behaving like a teenage girl. He wants to be all up in there in the drama. It's incredible. So as far as, I want to sort of go a little bit into the RA, purely because he finds this such a big, huge deal, that's why he hates me. Firstly, I shared Nate Brody's video. I didn't do a video of my own. I should have, but I didn't. I shared Nate Brody's video, because I couldn't do it as good as him. He did it. He did an awesome video. I can't do it as good. And after that, we on a live spoke about it, you know, and at the point I should have more used that he used rape apologetics rather than he is a rape apologist. I maybe should have used those sort of terminologies. But after the last few days, and I'll add them on in a little minute as well, the things he has said about me after discovering that I was a victim, things like karma. Well, if you have a hate channel, You pretty much deserve anything that you get, including this, including child rape. So do I think he's a rape apologist? Yeah, and he's a child abuser apologist and anything else. That's just who he is. For somebody to say it's karma, she got raped when she was 11 because she's a crappy person. It's irrelevant whether I was a crappy person or not. And if I'm a crappy person, what concern is of yours? Block me, move the fuck on. Why do my name need to be at your mouth? Because you are a drama channel. Nobody watches you unless you're drama. Nobody gives you views unless you're drama. You have no idea what you're talking about, and you think that I can't see you and others can't see you when people use big words, you Googling them? Come on now. People can see it, Steve. They're not dumb. Anyway, I will put things at the end and try and sort of fit them in where and when applicable, etc. I might actually film mine and Kim's messages, purely that then she can't come back and say, they're fake. Yeah, okay, Kim, they're really, really fake, I swear. But I can sort of go down and show you other things on the messages as well, so I will get on that now. So these are Kim and I's messages. As you can see, it says, please don't share the video that I just posted. It was supposed to go out yet. It was supposed to be private. I said, shit, I done it already, got tons of views, plus you know it's been recorded already and shown, babes. If we both take it down, she will turn it and say as well, she will, and you know she will, and fuck her. This is me just being like, fuck her, Lord have mercy, I'm shaking. And then she put, we wanted Leslie to warn Flossie first. We've been waiting until after the funeral. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I to do? I don't know how to make it private. Fuck. Because I was under the impression that everybody knew and it was just put out and etc. It was drafted and it was uploaded and shared privately for a few to be viewed before Leslie gave it out. So, okay, just sort of go around that a little bit. She made a video so that she could send it to certain people to be viewed. I only just realised that. It's crazy. So the video gets clicked on, blah 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 blah. Do you have YouTube Studio? And I said let me have a look, and then I just ended up deleting it because that's the only thing I could friggin' find of doing. And I'm just saying, I'm proper fucked off now. We both fucked up there, but saying those things, I want to beat the shit out of her so bad. It's absolutely horrible. Obviously now, looking back, you know, I'm saying I'm shaking. Looking back, Kim is very involved in these screenshots. Whether, okay, let's go this way, okay? Bare minimum, she knew they were fake. That's the bare minimum I'm willing to go to, that she knew that they were fake. Same as Steve. You know them, you know they were fake. Do I believe she made them? No. She knew though, she knew about them. I think Matt Bayer made them, sent them to Laurie. Laurie's in a bit too deep now, she can't get out, even though she probably wants to tell the truth. She's scared now that she'll look bad, it'll come back on her. She's scared of Matt Bayer. Because let's put, like, and I will go into this in a minute on Kim's video. She said, this Laurie had said, that I would rather have Uni, Katie and Britta's going after me than having Matt Bayer. Why would anyone care if Matt Bayer comes after you? He's a nobody. He's just a scuzzy little shite. But I just want to add that on the end because I know that she'll come back with that. And Leslie, I'm sure, can back me on that. I didn't get sent the screenshots. I didn't know anything about the screenshots until mine and Kim's conversation, and I recorded it from hers. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and Again, all the links are below if you want to support the channel. PayPal link is below and everything else. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye, guys.
Okay, just kind of want to edit the video. Obviously, I'm going to have to do it at the end. But I want to add this, that he made this big dramatic post that he was not giving Leslie any fixed timeline. We're all absolutely nuts. I have a video that went out at noon, blah, 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 blah. Where, look, okay, if I don't get the email by noon tomorrow, I will not release that IG with commentary. But I have to be honest with people. You know this. Again, there it is in black and white. Him doing that. Leslie responds. Now, bearing in mind, like, can I just go back? Like, this is saying by 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, okay? This is on the 26th of December. So, at Christmas Day, he is giving Leslie a friggin' timeline. She has 6 children. On Christmas Day, she's still bloody grieving. They're still not all 100% from having strep and flu. And she's saying, he's saying by noon and I won't release it. Otherwise, I'm releasing it. What kind of monster does this? And you can see the 26th of December, Leslie hasn't... Leslie's response to me today indicates to me that she won't be restoring it. He's just a liar. She said to him she would try. He is a lying monster. End of story. I don't care. He is a lying. I can't even with him. On the end, I'm going to put the IG from Christmas Day so that you can all see it on how completely disgusting he was, how Leslie was being treated and he did nothing, absolutely nothing. I just wanted to add this little bit in because Steve was adamant saying I didn't give Leslie a fixed time, rah rah rah. You'll hear on the video as well at the end of Steve's IG live on Christmas Day, but here it is, him saying it. And oh look, if I do not get the email by noon tomorrow, if I get the email, I will not release the video on IG commentary. Again, with the damn threats of this man is absolutely insane. Leslie responded to me today, indicates to me that she won't be restoring. This is crazy to me. Like, can you not get it? This man literally gave her a week to get over the loss. Then at Christmas, he literally went on a live on Christmas Eve, called her untrustworthy, went on another live Christmas Day, which will be at the end of this video, literally on a damn mission. Like, what the hell? And everyone wonders why Leslie shut down. I'm not surprised. I think I would have shut down way earlier than this. This guy is appalling, guys. Seriously, seriously appalling. Okay, this is just to sort of see that I didn't know anything about the screenshots. This is Kim saying, this is UK time, so 8 o'clock. So that's either 7 or 6 hours before my time. Me just saying, shit, I've done it already. Me just like, fuck 'em kind of thing. And we wanted Leslie to warn Flossie first. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I didn't know, fuck, how to do it, how to fix it. How do I do it? Help me. Let me try and go through it. So I just wanted to sort of, in the end, I deleted it. I just wanted to show you that bit, just so. I couldn't find it, so found the delete button. Shit, I'm so sorry, besides myself. Excuse me. And this is just sort of Kim going on, but I just wanted to let you know. This is Steve's IG live from Christmas Day. I'll probably talk through it, but here it is.
Accusing me of crime. I have people asking me about this stuff. You know, I'm not yelling. This is not me yelling.
You need a shower, dude.
Yeah, looks bad. Yeah, I get that. But this is why I'm saying I'm not trying to throw Leslie under the bus. I'm trying to explain what happened. I will always be transparent. This is what people expect of me, to be transparent.
Nobody respects you.
I asked her for the email. She deletes the email. I don't know how to process that. No matter what her reasoning is, nothing makes sense to me why she couldn't forward me the email, then delete it. Then I at least have a copy of it with all the routing information, right? You know I didn't send it. I will show people my emails to Leslie. You know, not hers to me, but I'll show mine to her, my sent. I'll check anything you want. I have no reason to send her an email. By the way, if she got that email from me, she would have said something, right? I do have 6 kids, and the night was taking me very late. Kenny busted a drink, and by the time I bathed her and cleared my kitchen counters and floors, I was on. Leslie, that doesn't matter. You said you were going to do something, and you didn't do it, which could have been
See, again there, doesn't matter. Nothing matters. A baby passing doesn't matter. Anything with this guy doesn't matter. And you can see through it. I'm not going to stop it too much because I want to get through it and actually get it out. But you'll see.
That would have saved everybody a lot of heartache. That's all you had to do was take 5 minutes the next day, and I waited for you to send me that email. Okay? Yeah, you're right. People are right. You don't owe me anything, right? You don't. But I got to tell you, when you delete exculpatory evidence, that's going to hang over your head because I don't know what else to tell you. All you had to do was send it, and this all would have been done. It would have been over. We would have figured it out. You would have been out of it and never had to worry about it again. But when you delete exculpatory evidence, when somebody asks you for it and you tell them you're going to send it, I can't depend on somebody like that. This is not a fight, Kelly Brown. This is me being transparent and honest. You know, I mean, what do you want me to do? Be unirock and lie? I'm not going to do that. I didn't say you know what, country girl, you can get the fuck out of here. You are done. Fuck you. You're done. But yeah, I mean, I have the utmost respect for Leslie. She doesn't owe me anything. I'm not ask her that she owes me anything. I even said I think she's completely honest. But you know, I've got to also be honest to me and other people as well. Yeah, Leslie, that video doesn't have the header information. I needed that email with the header information that has the routing to who sent that email to whom. That's what I needed. That's it. I didn't need the video. I didn't need anything else. What I needed was that email to show that email was not fraudulent, because people are saying that you had somebody make an email, send it to you in order to try to justify it as a community guideline strike rather than something else. Now, again, I don't buy that narrative, but they're throwing my name into this as well. And all we had to do was just have that email. It would have been done. That's it. That's it. I needed the forwarded email would have had all that information in it. Yeah, but you could have done it the next day, Leslie. That's it. You know, but I mean, what else am I supposed to do on it? I've asked enough. You've said you deleted it. You know, there's nothing else I can do on it, right? I mean, my hands are literally done at this point. You severely let me down on it, and you hurt me. But it's your choice. God. You know, I what am I supposed to do? I don't know if YouTube can resend it or not. It doesn't matter. Leslie doesn't seem to want to send anything, so I mean, you got to respect her wishes on it. So, but Leslie, it's not about you doing something. My name was attached to this. My name was attached to this. You seem to not care that it would have exonerated me and my reputation that I extended out to you. And I'm just kind of curious why my reputation meant so little to you. I mean, and Demi, you're gone too. Don't come around my hangouts ever again, Demi. I really, I didn't watch any of your stuff, and I don't plan to. But if you're going to run narrative, you're out of my circles as well.
Everyone who don't listen to Steve is out of his circle.
But I mean, you come in and talk to me, Leslie. I want to support you. I really do. I know that you don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think you you are dishonest, and I don't think you faked anything. But the problem is, until I can show people this, then my name's attached to it. And by the way, Demi's trying to run the narrative that I committed a crime and that this was fraudulent, which is all bullshit. We know that. You know that, and I know that. I mean, the whole thing was 15 minutes before we went on air. I told Leslie, I was like, hey, I'll help you with a super chat. And people like Demi are trying to make me be a bad guy for helping you out. That's BS, right? I mean, so I can't have people like Demi around that will do that. That's just nonsense. Yeah, they're blaming me and Chess for writing that email, which didn't happen. Leslie? I didn't, but I have read live things that have me in a very hard state of mind right now and just needed back. Yeah, we get that, Leslie. We understand that.
No, you don't.
But do you actually understand that I was accused of sending that email?
Me.
Jess was accused of sending that email.
Me.
Would you like to help us out? Would you do that for us? Would you find a way to restore that email? Put it back from your trash. Send it to me. Will you do that for me?
Me. Fuck my life.
Leslie, will you send me the email? Will you figure out a way to undelete it? Go to your trash and send me this email. If not, there's nothing else I can do on it.
You'd already trashed her all over in every hangout.
Yeah, I needed the proof because what you had, it wasn't proof. You think it was, but it wasn't. What you think is definitive is not definitive proof. I'm a critical thinker. I'm telling you this. It was
You're
evidence.
a critical thinker. Fuck my life.
The email would have been 100%
I'm glad I'm
categorical
not.
definitive proof. That's why I was asking for it. I wouldn't be asking for it if I was involved in any kind of fraudulent thing. I want exculpatory evidence. One of my last tweets was that Stephen Chesson does nothing wrong and no one faked anything. Yeah, we get that, Leslie. I know this. You know this. Chess does that. But you think that Unirock is a crap? No, he's a dishonest coward. Right?
It's rich coming from
we
you.
need evidence in the skeptical community, right? We needed that email. That's all we asked for. But I think I don't know what else to do on it, guys. She's not going to forward me that email. She says she's deleted it. I'm washing my hands of the whole matter. I don't know what else to do. I'm disappointed.
Sorry, guys. I'm just going to pause this again, just because, again, he's saying, he's going off Christmas Day, guys. Christmas Day. This was put up. Christmas Day.
I cannot rely on somebody who tells me they're going to do something and doesn't. And it's going to be probably something that hangs over everybody's head forever now. Those anomalies needed to be answered. That's one thing Unirock, pointed out that I agreed with him on that. We wanted answers for it. And I don't care that it changed his mind. I care, Leslie. I care. People were talking about me. It's all about me now. Okay? I'm going to pull Katie Joy here. But no, my reputation means something to me,
You
Leslie.
are. You're actually worse than Katie Joy.
Even though it's not going to harm me in the long run because people know better, I wanted it resolved. It was an anomaly that needed resolved, and I can't resolve it now. That sucks. I don't like things like that. I like figuring things out
I hate
and getting
that
to the bottom of
everybody in
things.
this
I can't
chat
now
is
because
like, yeah, Leslie, you did a
deleted
show.
it. Now,
Like,
it would
do
take
you
you
realise what
probably
this
no time
man
at all
has
to
done
undelete
over
that
this
and
past
send
few
it.
weeks to make Leslie get to this point?
So I'm going to ask you one last time, and then other people can ask you as much as they want because I'm done with it. But you have exculpatory evidence that would help me out. As a friend to me, it would help me out. If you undelete that email and you send it to me, will you at least try to do that, Leslie?
I can't with this man, honest to God. And I can't believe how many people's in the chat, literally who's there. Jesus.
The fundraiser was about the email because the fundraiser was based upon the conditions that Leslie couldn't stream because of the community guideline strike. She got an email from supposedly YouTube saying that she had a community guideline strike that had errors in it. It had a typesetting error and it had a grammatical error.
Nobody cares.
That indicates that it possibly could have been a fake email. And I don't think so. I think it was an email that they probably just had a mistake on the types, when somebody wrote it, and then coming up with new forms. But there's some evidence there that could have been possibly faked email. Do I think Leslie faked it? No, of course not, because it was sent to her. We highlighted the email, the screenshots that she had. We saw that it actually went to her net account. So we know those emails sent to her. But there's a possibility somebody could have faked something and sent her an email. I don't know. until we get the actual email, that's unresolved. That's unresolved. I know I didn't send one, Chess didn't send one, Kim didn't send one. Leslie maintains that is from YouTube, the content creators. I have no way to validate that unless I have the email. That's what we're talking about. It's such an easy fix. Just send me the email. Send me the email and I'll never talk about any of this again. I begged her for this email. I mean, literally begged her. I pleaded with her. I couldn't get anywhere. So.
Seriously, have a shower. You're making me want to walk off. Jesus.
I'm not jumping to conclusions. I'm not Unirock. I will not say she had a motive to delete it or anything. I don't know. I'm not going to play that game at all.
No, you play them in secret chats, don't you, Steve?
But I can tell you the facts of the matter. The facts of the matter, I asked her for email. She said she was going to send it, and she deleted it. Those are material facts. Those cannot be contested, right? I mean, nobody's going to contest those facts, right?
No, but we are going to show the facts, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, I was accused of fraud, Leslie. I mean, come on. I mean, why won't you help me, Leslie? I don't know. You're not obligated to. I'm not saying that you are, but I'm just kind of curious why you won't.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Because this was my reputation that I put on my line for you. And why do you think I'm fighting for it so hard to clear everybody's name? You know, because I know I had nothing to do with any kind of fraud crap.
I sent a video of me opening an email, scrolling to the email and opening it up, and that email, I was unaware he needed the header. I was
the video doesn't matter. The video has nothing to do with the email. I need that email, Leslie, and I'm going to invite you in again. Please come talk to me. I beg you. Come in and talk to me. I know it's Christmas, but I'm live, and you obviously got a few minutes in your hand. Come in and talk to me, because I need to know the reasons why you forwarded me that email. The video has nothing to do with email. The email could have been faked. The video doesn't have anything to do with the email.
Friends or family, just sit on
community guideline strike should only
other people's
prevent you from streaming for a week or two. Right? The first strike is a warning. The second is 1 week. The third is 2 weeks. Right? So you showing a video of that only shows you couldn't stream for that period of time. Why you can't stream till February could be something else. Right? Because a community guideline strike does not strike you for 90 days. That's what we can't figure out. The email would have resolved that and figured out, at least partial, that you did get something from YouTube, but you're not giving us anything to exculpate as exculpatory evidence. No, I don't want a video of the email. I need the email itself. I need to be able to look inside that header information because it's tracked. Every time you forward an email, there's information put in that email that we can track. Okay? A screenshot will not do that. Why? I'm confused here, Leslie. Wait. Yes, 5 minutes. I'm really confused, man. Please tell me why you will not forward me that email. I do not understand. Help me understand this. I begged you for it. I pleaded for it.
It's easy. Do you know what you've done to her the last 3 weeks? Sending other people to her. You did this.
You did what you could. Maybe people should ask her for her money. I don't know. I want you guys to know, though, I have begged her for it. You see me asking for it. I will show you the emails. I did not fake anything. Cheshire didn't fake anything. Kim didn't fake anything. None of us have anything to do with that. I was trying to do something out of the goodness of my heart to have her a fundraiser so her kids would have something nice. Okay,
I'm going to stop it here one more time just before we get to the end. I do agree with him on that one. I do believe he did this. He did the fundraiser out of the goodness of his heart. What I don't agree with him now that he did that everyone owes him. He's the big I am. He deserves the world. No, he deserves shit. He's not the big I am. He's not all this in a bag of sugar. I'm sorry, but he's not. He done one good fucking thing after how many bad things afterwards.
I am convinced Katie Joy did have something to do with her channel going down. But she told me she was going to forward this email to try to explain why she has a email that has some typesetting errors and some grammatical errors in it. And she didn't. No matter what it is, Leslie told me she would send it, and she didn't. Facts and evidence. So I'm not gonna draw any conclusions from it, nor do I think anybody should else. But the video is not going to give me the header information, Leslie. I don't know. We've said to you 5 times, the video is not going to give me that header information from the email. I mean, you have everybody here asking you for that email to send to me. I mean, these are your fans as well that are asking you for this. I mean, if you want Leslie to send me this email as her fans,
let's
let
bully
her know.
her.
Say,
Let's get more again. See, this is what he does. This is what he does. He does it in chat.
I read your private message. It doesn't solve anything, Leslie. It doesn't solve anything. I read it right here. I have it right in front of me.
But now can everyone see from what I've just shared on the previous part of this video why Leslie got to the point she did with this kind of thing? Do you mean inciting bullying? This is him inciting bullying. Go and message Leslie. Tell her to send me the email. Go on, do it. Go and annoy Leslie. She's still grieving. This is Christmas Day. Christmas Day, guys.
That's rhetoric to me. I appreciate it, and maybe you do feel sorry, but this doesn't help me at all. Until I get that email, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, as far as I'm concerned, about you not care. You know, that you care how I feel. I don't think you do, to be honest with you, because if you did, you just send me the email. I was hurt very badly because you said you were going to do something, you didn't, and it cost me.
Again, see about me. What you did to me, I was hurt so badly. Now he wants everyone to jump. Leslie was grieving, sick, Christmas, and yet he expects her to jump.
Not financially, but it cost me reputation and it cost me a friend. Because Demi we were working to be friends again. Now she's off on this narrative again. I don't like that. Yeah, well, I don't want to do this in private. Leslie, I sent you messages in private. You never responded to me. The last message I sent to you was December 13th. December 13th. I said, please call me.
December 13th. 10 days. 10 days after her nephew had passed. 10 days. I'm just going to leave that with you.
I go live in 30 minutes. This is critical about my reputation, and I'm being accused of fraud. I have to address my audience. I need you to communicate with me, please. This is a crime I'm being accused of. You didn't get back to me. Right? That's my words to you. That's on the 13th. I'm done private communication. You know, yeah, I understand that. I get that, Leslie. I do. This is why we were waiting. But once you said you deleted the email and you went live and you told people you deleted it, I could not no longer break. I had to explain to people what was going on. I couldn't keep it any longer. I couldn't. You went on live. You went on IG. You said you deleted it. And I explained to people, look, I asked her for it. She wouldn't give it. She deleted it. Facts and evidence. So.
Annoys me. He's such
I'm sorry, Leslie. I really am. But
10 days after a he's sending abusive messages through her.
So you're not going to forward it to me. I take it, Leslie, right? You're not going to bother to restore it. You're not going to forward it, and you're just going to basically. I hate to say it, but you're going to tell me you really don't care one way or another. Is what I assume. Is that the case? Because I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel. So people have it as a record that I really did go out of my way for this. Really do out of my way to get you this email from you, so people know that there's nothing else I can do on it, and I'm washing my hands of it. I cannot do anything more. Well, all she has to do is go into her trash and restore it. That's not. I mean, I don't see that being that difficult. I don't think she cleaned her trash out, but she doesn't want to. So I just want a very simple answer, Leslie, if you can do this for me. Yes, you'll send it, or no, you won't. That's it. Yes or no. Yes, you will. No, you won't. And I'm going to end this, and I'm going to wash my hands of the whole thing.
I seriously hope that now, after you've seen everything in a timeline, you understand at this point why Leslie had literally had a fucking enough.
And we'll wait for her answer, because there is a little delay, by the way. Yes, you will. No, you won't. No, don't sit there and say it's definitely fake. You don't know it's fake. Nobody can make that argument. Unirock is a piece of crap when he thinks he can run that argument. He can't. Steve, you have very rude people in here. I was actually reaching out to you. We could resolve this, and I would send you the only picture I have of the email. I don't need the picture of the email. That doesn't do me any good. Pictures does not mean any good. I need the routing information. You can send me the picture. Go ahead and send me the picture, but it's not really going to help much. I'll include it in my video. So send me your picture privately, and I will, when I post this up, I'll say there's a link. I'll put it on Imager to the picture of the email, but that's not going to resolve everything 100%. It'll help, but it's not really going to. Now, who knows? I'll let people decide. But without the actual email, there's nothing I can do to do much. So she's not going to send it to me, as you guys can tell. So I just want Leslie to actually say it. No, I'm not going to send you the email. Will you at least do that for me, Leslie?
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't think she's even going to do that. No, you're not being rude. No, Leslie's not been rude. But I have to question your caring when I asked you to do something for me, like send something like an email that would have been very easy for you, and you went out of your way to delete the evidence and said, I cannot say in good conscience you care about me if that's how you treat your friends. I mean, I cannot good conscience say, oh, look, well. I needed this, I begged you for it, I pleaded you for it, and you basically said, no, I'm just going to delete it. I don't operate like that, Leslie. I just don't. So I do wish you the best. I think you're honest. I do. I just think that for some reason you just didn't care enough to send that forward an email to me, and I don't know why. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions on it. I'm not Unirock. I just cannot support somebody like that. I mean, it's just I cannot support somebody I don't cannot depend on. Is the way I think that we're going to be able to describe this. Because I talked to Joe, and she said that you just weren't dependable rather than not trustworthy. It's not a matter of trust per se. It's a matter of being dependable. And she's not going to try to recover the email, Luke. She's not going to try to. So, I mean, she's not answering me one way or another. I mean, if she says she'll forward to me, I will try to move past this and take her word for it. But she hasn't even said that she's even going to try to recover and send it to me. She's adamant, saying no. It seems. And she won't come in and talk to me. I don't know. But Leslie, so I honestly don't care if people think I was suspicious at all anymore. Again, Leslie, not about you. I have been through real life pain and tragedy. A person can only take so much. I literally need some time. So that's, again, Leslie, we understand that.
No, you don't.
But unfortunately, you did say you were going to send me the email. You didn't. I can't have people like that that I can't depend on. I begged you for it. People are begging you for it. You're not going to send it. So I want people to take from this what they will. Don't jump to conclusions. But facts and evidence are this, and I'm going to end this. I asked Leslie for the email. I clearly had nothing to do with any kind of fraud or any kind of thing to do with the email if it was fake. I tried to exonerate myself by asking Leslie, her sister, and her husband for this email. I couldn't get anywhere with Leslie. She wouldn't send it to me. She refuses to send it to me. She says she's deleted it. I'm washing my hands of the whole thing. I'm just done with it. There's nothing else I can do. So I apologize to the people that, I still think that they're real, but I cannot demonstrate to people that. People have to draw their own conclusions. But if they are fake, then ask Leslie about it. And if people want their money back from the fundraiser because they think it's fake, ask Leslie for that. But I don't think that you should, because those kids the kids are innocent in all this. So no matter what the reasons you gave or the reasons given, if you gave them money, something good came out of it. So I just going to be very hesitant before I do anything charitable, I think, from people from now on, if this is how they're going to basically screw me over, because I do feel like I was screwed over on this. I honestly do, because I am the one that have asked for so little and I've helped for so much, and I couldn't even get a single forwarded email to me. I don't know. I have a hard time processing that, man. I really just swear to God, do. I'm not an emotional guy, and I'm not playing the victim here, but that's hard to get over. It really is hard to get over, and
God.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah.
So, Leslie, I wish you the best. I hope you're going back in February. I'm not going to be obviously doing my show stuff with you. My producer's not going to help you on that. But
Again,
do
the
your
more
thing,
like,
but
I'm not going to help you anymore.
maybe this
You
all
can
go
go
away,
fuck.
but I doubt it. So
The only people
Good
that's
night,
not
guys.
letting it go away is you. You and your people.